You can see Albany police also on scene, caution tape up. I talked to the family here at this home. A little girl was home when the storms hit, and she told me it was very scary. It happened so quickly, and she saw the trees fall down. Now look at this, DSGS crews all over this street. These allegations come after Schneiderman has been a big voice for the Me Too movement. I've only been outside for a few minutes. My hands are starting to go numb. My feet are starting to go numb pretty soon. You could feel the anger radiating off Acting Chief Robert Sears this afternoon at the press conference. You can see I'm towards the top of the street and it's already up to about my ankles, so a lot worse down there. And down there there's actually some basement. It looks like they're emptying out with water. I'm told National Grid is on scene. I kind of feel like I'm in London, maybe Windsor, where the royal wedding is happening. I got the phone booth behind me, but I think my invitation got lost in the mail. I'm actually in downtown Albany right now, outside the Old English pub. Crews just left the scene about a half hour ago. They were working on this tree behind me that fell onto two homes. You can see just the base of it now left. Both the porches were damaged on the homes. I talked to the homeowner of the blue one. She told me that she was home when the tree came down, but thankfully everyone was okay. And that's how many people in the capital region are feeling tonight, thankful that no one was injured during these powerful storms.
It was just weird. It was crazy.
Crazy storms rolling through the capital region Tuesday evening, causing crazy damage in many places. In East Greenbush, trees were down, one completely blocking Hampton Avenue. And in Albany, 2nd Avenue was covered with downed branches and wire.
It started raining really hard, and then a bunch of water fell, and then all the trees started falling off, and it was really scary, and water started coming in our house a little bit.
Over on Alden Avenue, one family was left cleaning up their backyard full of debris.
It almost looked like a tornado hit because of even my neighbors' chairs were all tossed around.
In my backyard, we seen the chairs and they were on top of each other, so I thought it was a tornado. Yeah. The way they looked so terrible.
The Albany Department of General Services worked quickly to cut down limbs and clear the roadway. For Shirley Long, who has walked down Alden Avenue her entire life, she was speechless when she stepped outside.
These trees played a very big part in our lives, really. As little girls, they looked like just gigantic. And it's unbelievable that I'm looking at them in this condition.
And over on Delaware Avenue, a shocking scene as trees fell into the porches of two homes.
I was in my daughter's playroom. We live on the 2nd floor, and the rain was coming down and the hail started, so I started recording the hail, and at the same time, less than 30 seconds later, the tree just slammed into what used to be our porch.
The damage comes 2 weeks after flash flooding last Friday.
The last storm damaged my bike, had to total it out. Another tree limb from the sycamore fell on that.
There's just one thing after another here.
And now many are hoping to just get a break from the storms.
I hoped it was going to be a really good summer, but it started raining every day. So
we're supposed to spend Christmas together. So when I got a phone call on Tuesday, and they said, Shakira, did you see the news? I said, no. What's on the news?
Shakira Symes had been trying to get a hold of her sister for 3 days. When she heard 4 bodies had been found in an apartment on 2nd Avenue, she didn't want to believe it.
I thought it was something like a freak accident, like a carbon monoxide. It was a basement apartment. I thought somebody accidentally left the stove up.
15-year-old Isaiah Smith, whose mother and 2 siblings were killed, says his family was the life of the party. His brother, 11-year-old Jeremiah, or J.J. Myers, was loved at the Troy Boys and Girls Club. He wanted to be a firefighter.
Everywhere I go, he was right there. He wanted to go to the store, I'd be right there. Even if I told him not to go, I see him right behind me. I brought him everywhere. He was the definition of my shadow.
5-year-old Shanice is described as a stubborn little girl who loved to play with her dolls.
The thing about this girl I loved about her, she liked to be in everybody's business, but say that was her personality.
They say 22-year-old Brandy Mells had a love for children.
This girl was so beautiful with kids. She loved them the way any parent would if she didn't even have kids.
And 36-year-old Shantae Myers is remembered for her sweet nature and cooking.
She'd always offer to make this big astronomical pan of empanadas or fried chicken.
So far, no arrests have been made. The family is pleading for anyone with information to come forward.
Everybody in this community is responsible to do their part. You have no idea how many details they may already have, and that small detail that you think is too small to make a difference might be the piece to the puzzle.
But it's just been a whirlwind of publicity through social media.
A whirlwind of excitement for Sunderland Leather in Gloversville. The company processed bison hides into the leather that another company then manufactured into gloves, all using a design provided by Ralph Lauren.
The largest team.
The leather then put on display at the Winter Olympics opening ceremony.
We never saw the gloves until recently, and so that was kind of a nice shock to see the beautiful design.
The process from raw to this is 3 weeks, and seeing the end results on the Olympic stage brings nothing but pride.
Through Facebook and the other social medias, people from all over the country that grew up in this region are pretty proud that we're making an impact.
Sunderland Leather is a family-run business that's been around for 30 years. Owners Matthew and Leslie Smurdick say they appreciate the business of a big company.
It's really nice to have the support of a company like Ralph Lauren that's sourcing domestic-made products. Really, our employees and what we do for the community.
Since Friday's opening ceremony, Smurdick says the phone has been ringing off the hook with people asking about the gloves. Ralph Lauren's website says they're out of stock, but Smurdick is hoping the company decides to make more.
And I'm hoping that the orders will come in soon so they can get caught up while the media frenzy's still on.
Giving a business in Gloversville its own win at this year's Winter Olympics. Emily DeVito, News Channel 13.